I just want to let you know how I feel. I just want to let you know how I feel. I just want to let you know how I feel. I just want to let you know how I feel.
What up, and what's good? If I ruled the world nation, is your boy, I am CD, and I am here with my co-host, the fabulous Fabiola, a.k.a. Fabi,
Oh, okay.
actress
Nice.
extraordinaire. And I'm also here with my boy, my ace boo coon, my brother from another mother, LB, Troy, a.k.a. the actor. What's good, homie?
I'm in the building, baby. Wow, I'm about to stand up.
Right.
I'm about to stand up in a
You
minute.
know,
What's
you
good,
know,
baby.
he kind of had to do some big things the last episode 6, but we brought him back. So
That's right.
how about we share with the If I Ruled the World Nations? Anything good going on there, bruh?
Man, just like me and Fab said, we ain't saying anything.
Yeah, right.
Till that,
Till that ink is
That's
dry.
right, till that ink is dry. But, you know, I'm working, man. I'm working. You know how it is, man. I'm staying busy. You know, just thankful for the work, man, and grinding. But
Yes.
if everything does work out, yeah, I see for 2017, you know, and I'll just keep it like that.
That's what's up. We're
Yeah,
happy to have you
yeah.
back, my brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you for holding it down.
Welcome
No
back,
doubt.
Troy.
Yeah, thank you, Fab. Thank you, Fab. Yeah.
And for If I Ruled the World Nation, I want to say, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? You
I'm still stuffed.
still stuffed?
Yes, I
How
eat
about you, Al?
everything.
I'm still eating some turkey sandwiches, man.
You still eating turkey sandwiches?
Word up. It's so good, man.
You know, and we're in the midst of the holiday season, right? So,
Right.
I mean, you know, people, we really have to be very conscientious of what's going on. Let's be very grateful and very thankful for all the stuff that we got going on through the holiday season. We're right in the midst of it.
Yeah, we are.
But we're going to dive right in, right?
Okay.
After post-Thanksgiving show, I want to talk a little bit about what does Thanksgiving mean to you? Right? So I want to throw that out there. I'm going to throw it out to the L first. He missed this last show, so we're going to go
Yeah.
right to him.
To me, Thanksgiving means to me, well, you know, Thanksgiving means more than one thing to me. One, I know that family is like a big thing in my life. So I know family time around Thanksgiving is very important, especially since now I'm here on the West Coast and all my family's on the East Coast. I seem to miss them more and try my best to try to connect with them on Thanksgiving, you know, because I don't go on the East Coast during Christmas time. It's too cold. So Thanksgiving is my
Yeah.
cutoff time. Thanksgiving is my cutoff time for me to say, okay, fam, I'm gonna get together with y'all. We're gonna, you know, celebrate. You know, we're gonna, you know, get that, you know, that family bonding, that soul food family bonding together. You know, to me that's important. But you know, with traveling, it's very difficult. So I get stressed out around Thanksgiving time if I know I have to travel.
Right, I hate that too.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
and I know everybody's trying to be with their family, and I know everybody's trying to, you know, trying to get where they need to be. It's just that it's just so stressful, man.
Yeah,
it's
it
just so
is.
stressful. And you know, I try to mentally prepare myself if I know I have to do some kind of traveling. But if I gotta chill at home, you know, I just pack the fridge, make sure everyone is good, and I just kind of wait until everybody, you know, comes in, and I do the whole family embracing thing, you know, just, you know, kind of catch up, and you know, it kind of gets kind of emotional to me at the end because I know that it's just that short period of time, you know, that I'm with the family, and then
Okay.
you know, I kind of get mentally prepared for the grind. But yeah, a good family, good food, you know.
Yeah.
That's like, I think every family has like you know, a feast and a
Yes.
family ritual where they all get together for Thanksgiving and they bond. You know, I think it's very important. But,
Yeah.
yeah, Thanksgiving means all that, you know, and I always try to take the opportunity to be able to share with someone and give, because what people don't realize that sometimes it can be very lonely.
It is.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, I have experienced a lot of people feeling pain during the holidays, whether they, you know, they miss their loved one, or sometimes they may lose a loved one because you know, they don't have family around, and then next thing you know, something may happen, and now you have to deal with that along with Thanksgiving. It makes it even more sad and more difficult to deal with. But you know, on a positive note, you know, I just appreciate, you know, the family portion of it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
And Fabi, I'm gonna throw it to you.
Well,
What does
wow.
Thanksgiving mean to you?
I mean, he listed almost everything I was going to say, the sharing, the giving, and all that stuff. But you know what? I'll say something that I don't think he did say. It's a time to be grateful and think about all the things that you do have. Because, you know, a lot of times we take what we have for granted, especially here in the United States, you know. People take simple things like freedom, family, the fact that you have food on your table. There's people in other countries that don't have any food. They don't have
true.
anything. They don't have a shelter or a roof over their head. My mother used to always say, if you wake up and there's a roof over your head and there's food in your refrigerator, you're blessed.
That's right.
And so
That's right.
simple things like that, I think here in America, we take those things for granted. And, you know, my family's not from this country. So, you know, I'm always reminded that. My mom was the type of mom when you're eating at her table, because she's a real cook, she'd be like, you better eat everything. There's some people who don't have nothing. Then you'd be like, damn, okay. You stuffing your whole face. I was like, geez, Mom, I'm about to explode. But I don't, you know, I do it, but because I understand what she means behind that. So I think Thanksgiving just reminds me how blessed I am.
That's awesome.
And I'm really grateful for what I have, to have a family, to have a roof over my head, and to have food and drinking water, clean drinking water. That's important.
yeah, that's awesome.
That's a big thing.
So let me ask you a question. You know, growing up, I'm sure Thanksgiving was a little different from when you were like within, you know, 10 your teens, when you went to your 20s.
Right.
Let's kind of stick in those two areas of life. So
Okay.
think of, out of those two, a favorite Thanksgiving memory. It could be whether your family was all together. It might have been one of your favorite uncles, for example. I can think of one of my favorite Thanksgiving memories was I was probably about 16.
Okay.
And my uncles, who hadn't spoken in a while,
Yeah.
everybody went to my uncle's house in Queens, and like everybody was
Queens.
there, and everybody really like bonded and vibed, and we hadn't had
Yeah.
that type of connection from my family in a long, long time. And I could just vividly remember like everybody just really joking and clowning, and my two uncles laughing with each other and talking about back in the days when they were young, and bringing me to the side and sharing stuff with me.
Oh,
That was
nice.
really joyful for me. I remember that, and being out here in the West Coast, you know, similar to L, I miss that. You know, I
Yeah,
miss
yeah.
that at times. But when I think about that memory, it brings me joy, and it still gives me a lot of warmth, and I feel full in my heart. So
Nice.
that's one of the memories that I really, really always think about during the Thanksgiving season.
Okay.
How about you guys?
Well, you know what? Being the fact that both Troy and I are actors, a lot of times I don't go home for Thanksgiving. I normally go home for Christmas
Yep.
because it's only for a day, just to travel and do all that, and it's a headache. Traveling, oh my God, it's going through LAX, my goodness. You know, so I find myself in LA on Thanksgiving. So you end up going to these potlucks where all these other actors and artists are at, and it's you almost feel like like an orphan. You know, you have no family. You know, you're around a bunch of strangers, but the only commonality or thing that you guys share is the fact that you guys are all artists.
Yep.
You know, so that's been my Thanksgiving for the past 9 years since I've been living here. For the most part, I mean, I think I might have went back to the East Coast a couple times.
Yep.
So it's a little nostalgic for me. It's a little sad, you know. People oftentimes think that LA is just glitz and glam, but it's really a lonely city. This is like the city of Los Angeles. It's not always that great. There's a lot of lonely moments, you know, especially me because I live alone. So, you know, I think, and I come from a very family-oriented, you know, household.
So let me ask you:
Yeah.
since you guys actors have been out here,
Yeah.
have you ever spent the Thanksgiving with your actor friends and just you guys at one person's house? So nobody has family here, but you guys are all together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
Okay.
do.
You do that. Okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
what we
have that now.
Yeah, we do that. But
That's
it's
awesome.
not the same. It's not the same.
right?
No,
Okay.
I'd much rather be around my mom and have her food.
Yeah, I agree. I actually beg to differ on Thanksgiving. I've never spent it with a bunch of actors because I don't know. You know, being from the East Coast, we're very selective for who we consider friends. And I
Without
don't-
question.
And I don't break bread with anyone.
No doubt.
You know, especially when you know how emotional I get around Thanksgiving time, knowing that that's usually time with my family, which is someone that I really, you know, hold close to my heart, than to just have it with just anybody. I would probably rather just do something like I've done like the last few years when I didn't have anyone here. Is
Yeah.
I would go do something special for somebody else. You know, I would go down to Skid Row.
Skid Row,
Yeah, you know, and I would get my little care package and stuff and try to make somebody else's Thanksgiving special.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, and that's more close to my
That's
heart.
what I'm talking. Pay it forward.
Yeah.
And it'll come back to you 10 times fold.
That's
trust
what's
me.
up. We're going to get into that a little bit later in the show, too. But
Yeah.
let me ask you guys a question. So, Thanksgiving, you know, I went to this Thanksgiving, you know, kind of stayed here locally, not with family.
Okay.
But, you know, there's always that time where you're dating someone and it's that moment. Should I bring them to Thanksgiving? Are we at that level in our relationship yet or not? Right? Should I bring them home or should I not? Remember that movie with Ashton Kutcher and Bernie Mac?
Absolutely.
Guess
yes.
who's coming to dinner?
Yes.
Or something to that
yeah.
effect.
Classic film.
You know, it was real funny when she brought him home and the daddy
Yes.
was like, "Who is
Hold
this?
up.
And why is he here?" You know what I mean?
With Zoe Saldana.
That's right.
Yes.
Any experiences like that? Or well, let me ask you this question: when you're dating someone, who do you bring home, Fabi, and who do you leave away?
Me, myself, and I.
You don't bring nobody home?
Yeah.
No, I've had girlfriends maybe come by, like, you know, but as far as significant, you know, I think we've already established in the last episode that I'm a runaway bride. I don't ever bring nobody home.
You mean to tell me you've never brought anyone home?
One time.
Okay.
And that was my ex. And my entire family was there, even the ones that live outside of the country. So they got a chance to meet everybody. And it was like weird, but it was like, all right, you know. But that was years
How
ago.
long were you dating him?
A while.
A while.
Couple years, yeah.
Okay, so you think if you to bring somebody home, you got to be dating them a significant amount of time. They got to mean something in
We
your
were
life.
engaged. So
Okay,
it
so
was
you brought home.
totally different.
Got you.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
family had to meet him. And yeah, that was the only time. Let me think about that. Yeah, and you know what? My mom, like, my mom's like Big Shirley. Like, she want everybody to come by. Call your friend.
Shirley.
You know, I'm just using an example of somebody who just loves everybody to, you know, taste her food. She's like, you know, Paula Deen. You know what I mean? She
like
she
that.
watches the Food Network all day. So my mother is a cook. She's an amazing cook. So she always wants, and she's big on giving. So she
Good.
wants me to invite all my friends over, even strangers. Come try my food. I mean, if you say no, that's an insult. It's almost like Italian families. Like, if you deny and be like, oh, I'm okay, or I'm on a diet, my mom will be like offended. You better eat. Even if you throw it away, you better like not let her see you throw it away and just act like you ate it. So yeah. I do invite people to be friends, but as far as significant other, only once.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. L Boogie. So
Only
let me see L Boogie. We were in the same block, my brother. We were in the same block in the same hood for a long time. I'm trying to think. Did I see people walking up Van Ness to L Boogie's crib? Any shorties? Tell me. Who you bring home to dinner, bruh?
No, you probably haven't seen anybody come to my house. As a matter of fact, have you ever came to my house? That's good.
I don't think I've been in your house at Thanksgiving.
No, you haven't. Yeah, matter of fact, you hasn't. And I know him since junior high school. Man, come on.
Yeah.
No, you know, I think at Thanksgiving time, I mean, if I knew someone that didn't have, you know, anyone, I mean, of course, I'd reach out to them like, come on, you can come by here. But everybody from the block had their own family, you know, and you know, did their own thing. So we already know that, you know, Thanksgiving, you do your thing, and I'll see you afterwards. You know, that's how it was. You know, unless, like I said, by chance, you know, somebody didn't have anybody, and
Yeah.
you know, do we invite them over? But you know, for me, who I'll invite over is pretty much who I was with at that point in time. I mean, it was kind of, you know, the thing about the holidays is that once you have someone, it's like you have to make them rounds.
Uh-huh.
You
Oh,
know?
yeah. I do
You're
that
like,
out
okay,
here.
I got to go to your family house first, and you got to go to my family house. Now you tired and this and that, and you got to go.
that's true.
I mean, I get it, and you
Yes.
know, you got to show respect for both, but man, is that tiresome, man. You know, I'd rather like, okay, how about you go to your family house, get the food, I go to my family house, get the food, and we just kind of meet up, you know.
So,
at my
so let me
crib.
ask you a question. If it's somebody who you really in love with,
Uh-huh.
you all in tune with, do you have that same type of feeling of this is going to be a chore, or you feel a lot more gracious that you're going to be spending this special time with them and their family?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, both. I mean, I do like to, you know, have family around. It's just that, you know, on the East Coast, man, it's normally cold Thanksgiving. That's the main thing. I got to get in the cold car, and you got to go into the house, and then you get uncomfortable, then you got to get back out in the cold car and go to another house and get on, and then they want you to stay and chill for a while, and you tired. Come on, yeah, I get it. And I want to embrace my brothers, this and that. I'm like, good. But, you know, it's just like, especially if they don't live close. Imagine, you know, like CD, y'all know your chicks like in Brooklyn, New Jersey. So at least mine, I was trying to always keep mine local, so I ain't got to go too far, you know,
That's
in the
right.
BX at least, maybe Harlem. But it's still, it's like, oh, man, I got to put my coat back on. I had to tell moms, Mom, I got to make another run. I'll be back. You know.
Excuse him, NYC.
Yeah.
He acting like he afraid of the cold.
Listen.
Yeah,
all right?
it be cold in New
Me
York.
and CD are out here for a particular reason. It ain't just about work.
Right.
All right. And I'm keeping it 100. Man, I'm keeping it 100
trees.
with you right now. And yeah, I get it. But man, I don't miss that portion of it. Man.
Okay.
Me
I
neither.
really don't. I really don't. But I get it. So it's all
Yeah.
Yeah, no question. I think for me, growing up, I didn't really have a lot of girlfriends per se.
Okay.
But I dated a lot. So I
Okay.
never brought anyone home to my family's Thanksgiving.
Right.
But I would make my rounds, as you talked about. So I would go to the different girls that I'm dating.
Oh, look
Man,
at that.
I really put myself
You
on
know
front
what?
street.
Didn't we just
my
talk about
mind,
that
my
in
mind
episode
just clicked
six?
in like, dude, you put
Oh
yourself
yeah,
on
so
front
you
street.
go on
It's gonna be a long
different
night.
houses. Right.
So when I was in my 20s,
Oh yeah, it wasn't that too long.
I
ago.
would go around to the different girls that I was dating to their house just to kind of pay my rounds and say what's up. But as I became, but I never would bring anybody home.
Oh, so you just went to their house?
I went to their house. I didn't share my family that often with that many women.
I see. You
They're very
hopped.
special to me. I hopped around.
You hopped around just like a player.
So I think when it comes to who you bring home to dinner,
Yeah.
what I'm gathering from the three of us is there has to be somebody who's very important, significant in your life.
Yes.
And you see a future with. That's who you share your family with.
Okay.
That's the key takeaway that I'm getting right here from you guys. But let me
Somewhat.
think about,
Yeah.
it's the holiday season. We're about to go on towards Christmas.
Oh.
People are very sad,
My favorite
people
holiday.
are depressed. So I think it's important to count your blessings.
Yes.
And at the same time, you want to make sure that we're paying it forward. So those who have been helped,
Yes.
it's always easier and helpful for them to help others.
Absolutely.
So give me an example of where you guys have been helped in a situation and you were able to pay that forward for someone else.
Oh, that's a good one. Where I've been helped. For Thanksgiving or just
Just in
general? Look at that.
Well, I mean, I mentioned, doing the whole Skid Row thing. And I think that's just being, a good person and just knowing that, if I'm going to be alone, I might as well do something special to have that warm feeling inside, knowing that I made somebody else's Thanksgiving special. And I know a lot of people that do, a lot of actors that actually do that,
Yeah.
that they may post it or they may not post it, that they just take time out, even if they have their family, to be with it. Like, I go do that first, and then I come home in the evening and spend time with my family, and it does make a big difference, man. You never know, how an individual feels where they think that no one's thinking of them, and you just happen to take a moment out just to say, here, it's something for you, and hopefully, you have yourself a nice Thanksgiving, this and that, and, taking a moment out just to, maybe even talk to them.
Right.
Try to give them some inspiration. I know that some people enjoy just having a conversation because they don't have a normal conversation with anybody like that because they feel, you're vagrant and, you just, I'm doing my own thing. You take care of you or take care of me, but take a time out to be like, at least ask them their name.
Absolutely.
Ask them, what their situation and, just give them some hope, try to give them some advice,
Yeah.
Let them know if they do really need anything. Maybe give them a direction. I'll be back and I'm gonna bring you this and that if you need this and that. You never know. It could be something simple. I asked somebody before, what is it that that you need? I bought you some stuff here, and you know what he said? He said some baby wipes.
Wow. That was real.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't get a chance all the time to get
Wow.
cleaned up. If I
Yeah.
have that with me, that give me an opportunity to clean myself up some. And I was like, wow, this man, all he wants is some baby wipes.
Yeah. The simple things.
Yeah, the simple things, simple things that, some people may take for granted, it's so important to those that, just really, really, need that, So
Right.
yeah, that's how, personally, how I paid it forward
Okay.
to find a way to get back. And I'm quite sure if everybody takes time out and just think about what's locally around them, they open up their eyes and see the surroundings. You may see somebody standing on the street, a lot of times, in LA, you may see, someone on the corner of a grocery store or, shopping mall, the little, card is saying, veteran or, lost my job or have a family, food,
Right.
just take a moment out, just kind of give to them or, ask them what they need and go in the store and get them something, man. It means a lot to people, man.
Be aware of your surroundings is what you're
Yeah,
saying, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
you
what's
need
up.
to. Yeah.
How about you, Fabi? Paying forward?
Well, you know what? That's just kind of like part of who I am. I'm big on paying it forward. Like the way, again, the way we were raised was to always give, and the more you give, the more you receive. And I think I hate it when I see it in LA, but I see people walk by homeless people and people that are, maybe disadvantaged, poor, and they just kind of like look away or try to like look up in the sky so they don't have to talk to them. And it's like, it really bothers me because it's like, that could be you. That could easily be you. I mean, anything, you're just living paycheck to paycheck. You know, what if you lose your job and then you don't have no family, your mom or dad passed away, then what? You could be just like them. So I always speak. When they speak, I always speak. And whatever I have, even if I have just change, I give it to them. Because I feel like that's my way of giving back into this world. And it comes back in different ways, you know what I mean? So that's one way. But also, I have a lot of foundations I call my house, the Epilepsy Foundation and also the Rescue Mission. And they call me periodically. And I don't like to talk about it because I'm not big on announcing
You don't
when
wanna
I
broadcast?
donate. No, a lot of people do that. That's just because they want to come off like they're a giving great person. You know, I'm Mother Teresa, and it's not real. I think it's contrived a little bit. You know, I don't do that. I give in secrecy, and then I'm rewarded publicly. So I give that. Matter of fact, today Rescue Mission came by the house, and I give away a lot of stuff. I have clothes and shoes, stuff that I don't use anymore, because sometimes I can't get to my family. I normally give it to my little cousins, and I have them go through everything. But if I can't get to them, then I just give it to strangers, to give it to Salvation Army and whomever, or women's shelters, whatever.
That's what's
And that's
up.
my way of giving back. I do that all the time.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
what's
an
up.
easy way to what is it? I guess winter cleaning.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up. Out here in the West Coast, spring cleaning
Spring
probably
cleaning,
year round.
yeah. right. That's what I'm saying. But I always do it around this time,
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the holidays. Yeah, so.
That's what's up. When I think about paying it forward, with a small group, it's a group of couples that we've always been together.
Okay.
In the past 4 years, Kevin Pleasant has actually been the leader of it. He's
Okay.
actually organized Adopt a Family. So every Christmas we adopt a family around the Thanksgiving time, and for the children we get a list and we all come together and we buy them gifts. It's like his
Nice.
family,
Yeah.
his mom is very big on it. She's a part of it. His aunts, a lot of his family, and then his wife Monica as well. Shout outs to Monica and Kevin Pleasant.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then we'll come together and we'll wrap all the gifts together and we'll go meet Kevin and another one of his boys and we'll take it to the family like a week before Christmas.
Now, how
That's
do you
sad.
know which family to pick?
So it's actually an organization that you participate in, and they will give you a random name of a family each year, and then you're able to get the name. You reach out to the family, you find out their address and what the kids need, the clothes size, or what gifts they may want. And then as a group, it's about maybe 20 of us. We come together and we'll have a wrap party, and we'll go and deliver the gifts, like me, him, and his friend Mark. So that's another way of paying forward. I think it's important to make sure that you're doing that in these low-income communities.
Absolutely,
I think
yeah.
one year was someone who was just a single mother. Another one, it was a family that was just, they were struggling a little bit. But it's important, like, to see the
Yes.
gleam on these kids' faces when they
Yes.
have all these gifts. Oh, my, more gifts
Yes.
coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that gives us, selfishly, that gives us a lot of joy as well.
Yeah,
as well as
I try
them,
to tell
right?
people that all the time. You get more joy in giving than receiving. I know that sounds crazy and sounds cliche, but it's true. Because it's like you see the satisfaction. I mean, I love it when I give I spoil my mom to death. And it's just because, and the reason why I do it is because she never got a chance to do all those things. When she was raising us, all she did was work. She worked over 40 years in New York. Work every other weekend. So she never got the pleasantries of getting her nails done or getting her hair done and doing. And so stuff like that, I make sure she gets all of that. Because you have to, when people deserve something, you should give it to them, I think people that are good-hearted, who are kind-hearted, who are selfless, deserve to be rewarded.
That's right.
Point blank, period.
That's right. You know what's interesting
Yeah.
as well? When you're going through a situation in your life,
Yeah.
like if you're struggling right now,
Yeah.
like I can talk transparently about myself. When I was going through some relationship issues in my life and I was really feeling down and out,
Yeah.
the most important thing that I did to help myself pick myself up was to go and volunteer at a homeless shelter. Was to go when you're sitting and you're cooking pancakes for them. Because when you're
Nice.
taking the focus off of your problems during a season, or when you're going through a season in your life and you're helping others, it kind of
Yeah.
gives you a little bit of a break from what you're dealing with, and you start to replenish your water of in terms of you're feeling rejoiced, right? So that helped me a lot. So maybe I think during this holiday season,
Yeah.
trying to go out and help people might be something that we can all do. Every little bit helps. It doesn't have to be grandiose
Yeah.
or the biggest thing, spending the most money. It might just be time, something that you want to share with people.
Yes.
Yeah, and I believe maybe we should make like a little list of different things that people can do to be able to help out. You know,
Yeah.
I think that'll be something good in case somebody is out there listening and say, I think I may try that this year. Let me try to find an organization or try to find,
right.
a local shelter and maybe we can get like a list or some numbers or stuff they can probably call so they can get involved and get
Yeah.
that same feeling of joy that we get every year.
That's right. We can do that.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah, because I think every child deserves a Christmas. Every child.
No question.
And Thanksgiving. Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
and
Fab loves the kids.
no question.
Even though
Fabby loves
even though
the
I don't
kids.
have any. Yeah, but I love the children.
You love the children.
I
what's
do.
What's the greatest gift you've ever got, if you could remember, during your Christmas time?
Oh wow. Let's see. The greatest greatest Christmas gift I've ever received. My mom coming to Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah, because I mean, the time I was there for college, she never came. You know, I can't lie, I was a little envious to see freshman year the other kids coming with their parents, unpacking their stuff. I came by myself with my homeboy from high school that was going to DeVry. I had to unpack everything alone, and my mom and dad wasn't there. So my mom didn't show up till like 4 years later when I was walking across the aisle to get that diploma. So
Nice.
for her to spend Christmas with me was major. You know, so that's it.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. So, you know, before we move on to Christmas, we're in the midst of this holiday here. What was your favorite dish this Thanksgiving?
Woo! Macaroni and cheese.
Before we close the book on Thanksgiving in 2016, what was your favorite dish? Was the mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese is my favorite. I think I do the best mac and cheese though, and stuffing. And in the South they call it dressing, but I love stuffing.
Oh, okay. Who was the best cook at that Thanksgiving that you were at?
My mama.
Your mama?
Yeah, my mom.
Who was the worst cook?
Nobody, because my mom cooked everything.
I'm trying to pull stuff out of Fabby. It's gonna come one day. She's gonna name drop.
No.
El Boogie, how about you? What was your favorite dish this Thanksgiving?
You know what? I enjoy everything that I get on the plate. You know, I can't say that I have a bad dish. All the dishes that I have was actually delicious. You know, and I thank for the hands that prepared them for me. But you know what? When I think about dishes, you know, mentally, don't you compare a dish to like your best dish in your mind? Like if you eat, say macaroni and cheese, you eat any other macaroni and cheese, you're gonna think about your mama's macaroni.
Nobody
Oh,
makes
yeah,
macaroni and cheese like my
absolutely.
mama.
You know,
Yeah.
see, you
Yeah.
compare it to your mama. You know what? What's funny is that my favorite dish is not from a relative. You know, and my mom's and my grandmother, they cook every Thanksgiving, but that's not my favorite.
What's your
dish.
favorite,
See,
Trey?
and it's not, you know what?
First NYC, now you
and I do enjoy their cooking, but I'm not saying it's not my favorite. My favorite food from a chef is from an ex-girlfriend of mine's mother.
What?
Yeah. I was like around, 15, and I was like, I praised my grandmother's cooking. I'm like, so I'm at her house. She's like, you want to eat? I'm like, yeah, I eat. She's like, we having this, that, some vegetables. I'm like, I don't like them vegetables. She's like, nah, you got to have it the way my mom's make it. So I was like, all right, get ahead. So I had had that food, and like every dish she had made, every time I went there was just so delicious that I had just went there just to have dinner. Like
Wow.
I said, hey, what you doing here? I just came by to see you. Is your mama here? Did she cook?
Boy, you kept her around a little bit longer,
Let
huh?
me tell you
'Cause her
something.
mom.
I was trying to work things out between me and her. She broke up with me. It's just funny. She broke up with me.
Oh.
She just want to move on. It's not no big deal. She had a nice conversation. She's like, I just want to move forward. Want to try the things. We was young.
Yeah.
I was like, can I still come by and see your mama? Come on, listen, you can't miss my good thing, huh? Me and your mama got a bond here,
That is
she's like,
funny.
no, that's gonna be real awkward. Well, I'm there, my new boyfriend. I'm like, I ain't worried about y'all. That's selfish.
I just want to eat.
I'm just
Your
coming by
mama
to say
too.
hi to your mom. You gonna be like that? But yeah, so big shout out to Miss Anderson. I'm out there in Portchester.
That's what's up.
Man,
right.
she used to go down, get down, and hopefully, this word would get out to her. Because I don't think I've actually told her how much I really enjoyed her cooking.
You should
and
tell her, Troy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not in touch with her like that, but I think that maybe putting this live on Facebook and stuff, and out there in Big Chat, maybe
Yeah, it might get to her a
yeah,
little
maybe
quicker.
it get to her, let her know that there's somebody out there, even from way back when, I still remember that cooking, man.
We love your cooking, Miss Anderson.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? On the flip end, I have had some bad Thanksgiving food. Yeah, at one of my I get invited a lot sometimes. I think I was talking to Troy about that the other day. Yeah, I get invited by the guys I was talking to Thanksgiving. So yeah, and it was bad, but I just kept smiling.
Okay, we're going to get back to that one. We're going to have some
Yeah.
name drops. Well, I want to say thank you to my co-host for this show.
Yes.
It was fantastic. I'm going to wrap it up. And
Welcome back, Troy.
Welcome back, El Boogie. And I just want to say, in the midst of this holiday season, everybody,
Yes.
let's just be very responsible, recognize people that may be hurting, and let's just all share our love.
Absolutely. And don't drink and drive.
That's right. That's
Use
right.
Uber or Lyft.
That's right. Be safe. Be safe. And yo, check us out. You know, we here on Big Chat Live. We on Facebook. We on YouTube.
Yes.
And if you like and subscribe and leave a comment on YouTube, you may get 2 tickets to Flappers Comedy Show here in
Oh.
Burbank. So if you go and to our YouTube channel, and this episode is our Thanksgiving episode, if you like, share, and subscribe, we will pick one of the names there to get 2 free tickets to Flappers. So do that right now. And we'll see y'all next week.
That's right. If I rule the world podcast.
Yo, we are out.
We out.
One.
I just want to.
A special thanks to our sponsor, MCA, with membership as low as $9.99 a month. Go to motorclubvip.com. If you enjoyed that promo track during our show, you can reach out to him at artisticcreativeenergy.com.